Welcome to another Friday Five. Today is July 21st, and we're going to break down a couple of things that happened this week and talk about what we can do to use this information to help our clients. As you know, this week, NAR released their existing home sales report, and it didn't look so good. It showed that year over year, sales are down 18%. So comparing June of this year to June of last year. But when we look at the month over month, we also see a decline of 3.3%. So from May to June, home sales were down 3.3%. As you might imagine, the media is going to do or has already done a fabulous job of making people think that the housing market's in trouble. What we don't talk about is the reason behind it. And we all know you can't sell a house unless there's a house on the market, right? So therefore, if there's not much inventory, then the number of sales is going to be much less. While many people may assume that this data that's come out is portending that the housing market's in trouble and it's going to crash, and little side note here, 26% of Americans believe that home prices are going to fall in the next 12 months. The historical average is just 12%, so it's more than double normal. But when we look at this data and we have clients asking us like, oh my gosh, the sky's falling. Do you think home prices are going to come down? Home sales are off, such and such. Let's talk about home sales. How many are selling? Every single day, 11,397 homes are selling. That's 475 per hour and 8 every single minute. So in the time of this video, there's probably going to be like 30 or 40 homes that sell just in the recording of this video today. So what about these home prices? The home prices that everybody say is going to cave, it's going to collapse. The most recent data shows that the current existing median home price is $421,200. And would you believe that is the second highest in record? Take that information to your sellers and to your buyers. They may be surprised. And Fannie Mae expects that U.S. home prices are going to rise 3.9% this year, 2023. So we're not flatlined. We're actually going to have appreciation. There's a couple of graphics that I wanted to share with you that I think are good talking points for you to use with your clients. And if you'd like a copy of these, just let me know and I'll be glad to send them to you. This first one, if we take a look here, it shows us that history has shown that higher rates may take the steam out of the rising prices, but it doesn't cause them to collapse entirely. And I think that's really something important to stress with our home buyers and our sellers. And then this next graphic, it just shows you kind of a mid-year snapshot of where we are here in 2023, the end of June. We see that housing is normalizing. Yeah, we had some crazy, wild unicorn years, but prices have stabilized and they're actually starting to bounce back. We also know that buyers have very limited choices because of the lack of inventory. New listings are still down. Affordability is still a challenge. Here's another graphic that I think is a little interesting. And it shows you starting in January of 2020 all the way to June of 2023 on the right-hand side of the chart, the green, you can see what home prices have done. For those people that are expecting a crash or decline, you can clearly see that all this year we are seeing home prices appreciate. We have some momentum going here. And as long as inventory is tight, we're going to continue to see this. I think this is something we really need to be stressing to particularly people who are sitting the fence on selling their house because they're holding on to their favorite interest rate. And then finally, I wanted to share this with you because I thought it was a little interesting. It shows that 64% of potential sellers are inclined to sell after they have a conversation with a real estate agent. So we need to not be scared or shy about talking to would-be people and helping illustrate to them how this could still be a benefit to them. You know, if they need to move up or move down or relocate to a different part of town because of a job commute or so forth. Having these conversations and helping them see how it could potentially make sense for them and mapping some of that out for them. I'd be happy to do that with you, put together a financial analysis to show them whether they're moving up or moving down, how they can benefit from stepping into the market at this point in time. Well, that wraps it up for this week's Friday Five. If I can help you in any way, please reach out. Hit me up on text. My number is 972-345-3268. I'd be happy to help you secure your next deal.